right, those look like some pretty decently fast cars. I'm Turbo John. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate y'all joining in. We've got a lot of information. You guys will go ahead and subscribe. That would be fantastic. I'd love to have y'all on my channel. Hopefully I can keep y'all entertained, give y'all some inside scoop on how to make cars go fast and live or not live. Sometimes it's the latter, but yeah, it is what it is. It's racing, it's drag racing, we have fun. At Welllll Motorsports Park, Thursday night test and tune. Weather is beautiful. It is very nice, very warm, very pleasant. So that's a good thing. So we're excited. So why am I down here tonight? So I decided to come down here. Chris has got his truck, 50 Shades. I don't know if y'all have heard of it. It's a little Ranger. This thing is pretty cool. He's done a jam up job building the car. He'll give you a little bit of information about it. I don't know if he's gonna be a grudge truck. Is this gonna be a grudge truck? No. Shootout truck? You gonna post any times or no?
At my track will be.
Okay, so he probably not, he might not post any times tonight, but we'll see how it's running. Maybe it'll run decent. Hopefully so anyway. I'm gonna peck on the keyboard a little bit. He just went to a 5-bar map sensor. I'm gonna try not to help him blow it to smithereens tonight. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll go good. So maybe we'll get some more racing tonight versus last time we only got one round. Since it's just test and tune, we should be able to get 4 or 5 passes if the truck will hold together, which I think it will. It's a brand new motor, just got it cranked up. TKM piece. Chris, tell me a little bit about your truck.
Top secret.
Top secret information?
Yeah. Small block Ford, power glide, small turbo, street truck.
How big is the motor?
347.
347. You just went up aluminum rods this year, right?
Aluminum rods, top fuel hoops, all done by Kevin Mullins.
The Kevin Mullins.
That's right. PTC converter. Sensors. Maybe next year we'll go to alcohol.
And this thing used to be blow through, and I helped them a lot when it was blow through back in the day. And we got some really good times out of it. I used to have a blow through car. I was blow through for a very long time. And it works good. You just have to get your hands a little greasier than normal, a little bit oilier, changing all those jets, pulling all those spark plugs. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. But we went fast, but I went EFI, and so I got used to not having fuel on my hands. So I tried to talk all my buddies into going EFI.
That's true.
True statement.
True statement.
I didn't want to have to continue to get dirty with the fuel and all the spark plug stuff. We still have to work on them, but it's a little bit different. It's a little nicer to pick on the computer in between rounds, and you get a lot more data. Data is just a ton better. So this is a Gen 1 GT55 little turbo. It's a nice piece. It's got an air-to-water intercooler. It's on C16. It was on Q16 at one point. Seems like it's a little more stable. I don't think the air temp's not quite as low as they need it to be. So Q16 is one of those fuels that the air temps have to be really low or it vaporizes too quick. C16 is a lot better fuel if the temperatures are a little higher. It wasn't real high, but it's one of these. This is an eBay air-to-water intercooler. What, no, CX Racing, the frozen boost style, which it works good. I mean, he's made a lot of power, and this truck is pretty heavy. A jam-up truck, it's nice.
3025 with the throttle steel, all glass.
Even the hood is steel. He used to have a fiberglass one on it, but it blew up. That's what happened to the roof. So this thing's nice, Chris. You've done a great job building it. It looks fantastic. And it's fast, most of the time, if the keyboard works right. If the keyboard worker works okay, it'll run better. I got Austin pulling out over there. He's gonna go try to get him a new personal best today, I'm sure. So that's awesome. It's an awesome little 60s model Mustang over there. It's killer. Maybe we can touch him up and get a side-by-side run. Woo, doggy. We might not be a grudge. We better hold off on the smack talk yet.
Yeah, first pass versus 50 passes.
It might be a few minutes before we can do any grudge racing. Chris said he was going to cut your head off first round. Y'all ready now?
Can I get the back tire?
No. All right, we're going to make some passes. But if this thing runs good tonight, John, Doc, and Brown Sugar's over there, and I don't know if the Calmero's over there or not. Oh, we might be able to get a grudge race with John, Doc tonight.
With a cut ass?
I know about what they run, so if we can get ours pretty close, we'll call them out and do a grudge race. If not, that's all right too. clearly the idiot punching on the keyboard is not doing a good job. Try it again. The CO2 was not on that time. I made a couple little changes also in the computer. So we're gonna try it one more time. All right, go ahead. So we're currently getting our asses kicked. It was a little rich, and so he's going to change the plugs. We had some rock arms that were a little loose, so we went through the rock arms. They were making a little noise, and so now we're trying to figure out. It just won't make it. It gets to 3,200 RPM, and it's just dead. So it's like it's, That's just interesting. It's hard to tell. I mean, he just put these plugs in it, but I mean, they're not drowning with fuel. We got some type of issue. We're gonna figure it out. Well, this thing's still kicking our butts. The plugs are completely fouled. So I had a couple rocker arms that were real loose. And I think what was happening is those loose rocker arms, nice spark plug ever. Those loose rocker arms were not burning the fuel properly. So the air fuel ratio, so an oxygen sensor is going to read oxygen. It doesn't read fuel, so it reads oxygen. So if you got air going through the motor and it's not getting burned, it's going to read lean. And so when it reads lean, it's going to start pumping fuel in it because it's trying to correct itself because we have it in closed loop. So I think what was happening is it was correcting itself. That cylinder was misfiring. The couple cylinders that were loose rockers were misfiring, causing the computer, causing it to show lean, and then that was causing it to dump the fuel. And then once it started dumping the fuel, we could see it smoking real bad earlier, and that's what fouled the plugs. We had a couple plugs that were super clean, and then like the whole right bank are super like fouled. I mean, like, and a foul plug is not going to spark. So, and then when you get there again, I mean, it just keeps making itself worse. It's fouled. Now all of them are fouled. None of them are sparking like they should, and nothing is getting burned. So it's reading the oxygen again, and then it's just dumping more fuel. So I don't know. We'll try it. He's just changed all the plugs. Feels like you got a carburetor again, don't it?
Yes.
Got to work on it. Well, you got to have the mechanics right. The mechanical stuff has got to work right, and that just goes to show you that you can't rely just on the data. I guess I lied to you guys earlier, though. I mean, I thought we were going to get out here and get like 10 passes, and we are going to have a new personal best, but instead we come to the track and we get to work on the truck. Hey, that's typical. That's usually what happens. It never fails. You get to the track, you think you're ready, and then you got to work on it. But you know, you're at the track, so it is what it is. It's a good place to work on it and test it if it'll run. We'll try it. I have no idea. I mean, it's like it's just hanging there. It's almost like the It's almost like the converter is just too tight. Did you put
3 more in.
Did you put the cam in it, or did Kevin?
Kevin.
So he degreed the camshaft. All right, we're gonna try another tune. Okay, so that was not exactly it. All right, so sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the window, as they say. We were the bug again. So we've been out here. I got to the track. Chris got here before I did. I got here pretty early though. I got here like 6:15. We've been busting butt on this thing. It is now 11 o'clock. So we've been out here for 5 hours trying to get this thing to spool. And something's wrong. It spooled up last weekend and it was sputtering a little bit down track. And we just can't figure it out. We put new plugs in it and it's kicking our butt. I've tried rich, I've tried lean, I've tried turning the closed loop off so that it cannot correct, trying to rule out if it's a bad oxygen sensor. Mechanically, it seems fine. Timing is correct. I mean, it's got an issue. I don't know what it is. It may be my fat fingers that I'm used to just, running methanol and tuning methanol. Methanol, you don't really have to be a tuner. I mean, you can make it as rich as you want and it just comes up and does fine. But it's still smoking black. I mean, no matter what I do, I mean, I can turn the fuel pounds per hour down, the volumetric efficiency way down, and it will still puff black all the way to the point that it starts backfiring and popping from where it's lean. So I don't know, maybe, he had the injectors cleaned end of last year. Maybe, possibly, the injectors, we got a stuck injector again. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's frustrating, but it is what it is. We were at the track. We were out here having fun. So, I mean, we got a good view. We got to hear a lot of good cars running. I mean, so, it is what it is. I mean, what can you do? You come out here, you have fun, and you try it. Sorry, we got zero videos. Zero racing videos today. I'm at the track and we got none. Zero. No racing videos. Sorry guys, we'll try to get some next weekend. But if you guys will please like, comment, and subscribe when I have some videos coming out. I'm trying to do several a week. Let y'all know how it's going in our camp, what we got going on. All right guys, appreciate it. Thanks. Go fast and get some win lights or make some passes